Haha, we're live! Hello everyone and welcome back. We are live for the late night stream. It's me, Mr. Bliplob. Let's see. Dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. Let's grab this. Tonight's thumbnail shows off the cloud break. Ooh, sexy cloud. Look at that nice cloud slab. Okay. Here's yet another slab on our table. We have a wide variety of slabs. I might need to make a video showing off all the breaks. Okay. Tonight we shall say, what should tonight's title be? Well, we're still giving away that poker card. Let's see. Hello all, it's Morbin time. I don't think it's going to say it's Morbin time. I need like a funny titles list that I can hit up every time I want to. I don't want like a generic like price, you know, here's what we have for sale title tonight. It'd be nice to have a funny title. Let's see. Nah, I don't have any good ones. Well, let's go through the list. We'd say hot giveaway. We'd also say black and white English. New cloud break. Ancient origins break. All right, there we go. Let's play Coldplay. Don't panic, I'm here. Netflix and Pokemon cards. Let's grab this. Oh, Alex is already pinged. Okay. All right. Okay, and there we have it. So who's here? A whole bunch of people are here. How's it going, guys? Aovic says, finally! I'm not that late! It's 1:47. Although we could start the streams earlier. You guys would hate that. You guys would hate it if we started the stream at 12:30. That would be terrible. Alright. Placing that over there. Placing this over here. Taking this down. Alright. Ho-ho. Here's this list. That Ancient Origins box is spicy. Yeah, has it gone up in price yet? Let me see if that box has gone up in price yet. Let's see. Ancient Origins box break. I didn't need to type in box break. There you go, box. Okay, let's see. It's at 4.9 still. Hasn't crossed over into the 5s. But it's like that close. It's that close. Got a new card in the mail. This little Houndour arrived. Skyreach Houndour Reverse Hollow. What a nice little card. Anyways, I'm pretty tired, man. I'm tired tonight. I contemplated calling off tonight, man. But I was like, I can't do that. I can't be doing that. Busy all day, man. Cleaning things up, dragging tree trunks around. I started wondering if you were just waking up and going to bed after doing the nighttime streams. Hey, how's it going, Sludge? Coldplay stonks up. Still crying over Victini. I'm sorry, man. I saw how many spots you had. I've seen that a lot over 6 years. I've seen people go pretty deep, typically on one they really want, and then it misses. I've also seen people go deep and it hits. But, you know, you gotta let yourself accept the idea, like a philosophical idea, that it was just fate. So it's like fate decided this time that it would go to someone else. And so that's the way to do it. Do it for fun, do it for entertainment. But the only way to control the outcome on the Victini is to buy the whole thing. We are, Houndoom, Alakazam, Mimikyu, This is the binder break, the first break of its kind. It is melodic. All right. 4 people in here. We need 4 more, and it goes off. It's kind of nice that the Mimikyu is done. Not the Mimikyu. The Victini is done now, because it was such a colossal break, and I'm sure it was pulling spots away from all the other breaks. So it's nice to have that completed at this point. Completed. I gamble what I can lose. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, never put more than you're willing to lose. And do it for fun. Do it because you're entertaining yourself. But try not to think of it as a way to get rich. That's what keeps it fun. All right. And I like to give that advice out because I don't like people to feel too sad. I'm going to close this. We're jumping in here. We're hitting refresh. I'm waiting for the day Mr. grows back his luscious hair and bodacious beard. You want me to grow a beard? Maybe. Here's Squid Pokemon. Use $5 credit and Slab away Torchic from EX Ruby Sapphire Reverse Hollow. Good choice. Good choice. So Squid Pokemon, where are we going to run into that? Good choice. Hey, Mr. I'm broke. This is yelling, no! I don't like to hear that. Here, let's see. You better go make some money. Life does that to you, though, you know. Life spends your money. Mr. Gonna rock a state trooper stash. I've seen many big losses. I don't grow the best beard. It's okay. It's a pretty scrappy beard, but it's like, it's there. Like I have one, you know. You are. Got my foot in one circle, no beard, and one circle, kind of a beard. Squid. So, Squid Pokemon. Let's get that Torchic. Let's see. I'm going to get retrenched soon. Retrenched. He's in the trenches, folks. All right. Whew. Torchic. Aha. Boy, he is nice. Now, this is getting put into Slab away. Good Pokemon. I must ask you a question. Hey, what's up, John Silver? How are you tonight? Okay, let's head right over here to Slab away. This shall say July 25. Squid Pokemon Torchic Ruby Reverse 200 $180 remaining. There you go. You're all set up. Thank you so much. Okay. Ta-da. Ooh, there's that Lugia break. That's a good break. High quality. Today, he's still sort of a modern card, but it won't be too long before he's looked at the way we're looking at the XY era. PSA 9 Larvitar. Ghastly. This is a cool one. The Team Rocket's Arbok. Just a non-hollow card. I said, just grade it. Crazy, man. Here's Nathan Gordon. $20 on Pack Ancient Origins Slab away. 40 to Slab away the Sylveon Alt Art Korean from 615 on Discord. So you want 2 things. 615, you say. Did you say Sylveon? What did he say it was? He said it was on 615? Which channel? Must be the All Slabs July channel. Oh, it must be All Slabs June, actually. Is that a common? It is. That is a common, in fact. McDonald's Larvitar promo and a 10 is going crazy. Let's see. Larvitar does okay. He's not the best. So I'm still looking for this card. 615. Oh, there it is. That is a Stexkowski card, $100. You're going to put that in the slab away? You got it. Let's see. I better mark it sold. There we go. We're looking for Sylveon. Stexkowski Sylveon. Not here. People broke out here, mister. That's right. We all wish we had more money for the things that we wish we could buy. If I had more money, I would buy the things that I want to buy, but I don't have that much. So I have to live with the things that I have. Here we are. The real question is, how much money will you earn in your lifetime? That's the real question. And how can you change that equation? Because you can change your life if you can change your income. Step number 1, marry a wealthy heiress. Step number 2, give her the broke boyfriend hug while she buys your Pokemon cards. I'm looking for this Sylveon. I'm not seeing it so far. Could it already be sold? Oop. Could it already be sold? Mary Aerith. Is Aerith wealthy in that game? I don't know. I found it. Okay. Good. Just spend more money, rip my wallet. There we are. When I first got back into collecting, I basically emptied my bank account out to zero. And I was like, whoa, Pokemon's powerful, dude. I can't believe I just spent all my money. I didn't keep doing that, though. That's not a sustainable strategy. That is unsustainable. Oh, what? I want to slab away that lightning card. If you'd like to slab that away, send in for it and we'll grab it, okay? Now, here is the Sylveon in question. So let's start writing things down for this order. It's a Nathan Gordon order. And he's going to come down here to the box break. Oh, I see you've already got a spot. So $68 remain on your Ancient Origins spot. And then we're going to head up to the ends. Now, since your card is so cheap, there's only a $10 fee associated with slabbing it away. We'll say July. Oh, wait, let's move you up here. Nathan Gordon. Let's see. Nathan Gordon. Sylveon. 105. And so how much did you send for that? 60? No, 40 for the Sylveon. So 30 gets applied. You have $75 remaining on the Sylveon. There you have it. All set up. Yes, sir. I had no idea you had it law. Yes, that is the Lightning Full Art. Okay, if you would like that, you can send in for it. It's graded PSA 10. Oh, one more thing. Commission. All right. So this commission card is now locked up. And let me write your name on these things now. My boy, Andy Man, I'm happy for you, bro. Okay, good. Quips Blaziken. Growlithe. Magby. The Heartbreak Jolteon. And Nidorina. All right. Do you guys know what big break you're going after now that we are all done with the Victinis? I think we're done with them. I don't know if I'm going to do another. Hathib says, let's start the stream with an English Black Bolt snack. Here it is, Mr. Thim. Okay, you ready? Today I ate really boring food. I had lentils I had a chicken meatball, and I had chicken breast. Dang, dude. I had some cottage cheese. Eating healthy is boring. So boring, dude. Give me some junk food. All right, there's Servine Master Ball. But no, I did good. I probably ate about 1,900 calories today, and then I stopped. And so, if I can just stop there, I'm good. All right. Mr. Tone Nguyen, 2 white ETBs. All right, let me go get those 2 white ETBs. You got it. All right, we are down to less than half a case of Pokemon Black. So as a result of having less than 1 case left, or less than half of 1 case, we are going to temporarily raise that price to try and survive the next restock. Now I'm gonna let it sell out at 15. I'm gonna let it sell out. It's already where it should be. Thing is, I just should have had more of it. The order did not get completed by the person I ordered it from. He sent me the wrong amount. He was supposed to send me more. Yeah, that's not your guys' fault. It's also not my fault. We should have a 3rd case and a 4th case coming. Is the vintage pack break close? Yes, it is. 5 spots remain. There we go. I sent you a YouTube guide that shows tasty, low-cal, high-protein fiber meals. Nice. Actually, I've been using AI for that. AI has been really good, dude. I don't know what it is, but AI has become the most important thing for me. AI is so freaking useful, dude. Lately, in order to know how much I've eaten, like when to stop, I can just talk into the ChatGPT app, like what I ate. I ate 2 chicken breasts. Yeah, I can say that. I can talk about how they were cooked. I can talk about portion sizes, or if I know specific calories and specific food items. And then, so after I'm done just talking about it, like a paragraph, I just hit translate, and then it tells me how many calories I had. That's crazy. That's way, way better than MyFitnessPal. There you are. All right. MyFitnessPal takes so long to submit food items. It makes you not want to use the app. Now you can just talk into your ChatGPT app and know exactly how much you've eaten. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm allowed to eat 200 calories. And then I'm done. You know what I mean? All right. So, all right, that is 2 ETBs, 2 Tornadoes. You need to pull that Victini for us. We need the Victini clip now. Okay, these are quick meals that taste fantastic with empty calories. Empty calories? It must be really delicious with juicy meat in it. Ready? Nah, it's always the same thing, isn't it? It's some fiber thing, some vegetable, right? And then some super lean meat, like tons of seasoning in it. Guys, I've got the latest dessert hack. It's always yogurt. Simply take yogurt and frozen fruit. You won't believe it. I did have some fruit today. I had half a pear, and I had one of those peaches that aren't fuzzy. What do they call those? Nectarines or something? I don't remember. It's really good. Got it fresh from the grocery store today, so it was like super fresh. I don't like when fruit gets kind of like soggy and mushy. I hate that. I like it when the fruit is almost crunchy. There we are. Snip of this. Without read all the words. Wait. WO, read all the words, sir. Not to mention you should be measuring your weight in portion size of metric units, not freedom for accurate tracking. Here we are. That's okay. I just talked to AI about it. There we go. You must use the metric system. Here we are. What we got? That's why nobody wants to give up the metric system. It's when you tell them not to use the metric system. And then they go, now I'm going to use it twice as hard. Here's Scraggy. Yes, but the metric system is intense. Here's Keldeo. Oh, look at that Keldeo. Very nice. I'm a mango type of guy. There are other Victini price cards that are more affordable, which are vintage. That's a cute Scraggy. Baldur, Terrakion. Scraggy's not bad so far. Here's Zoroark, Embor. It's Embor. Underripe. What? I think you mean delightfully crunchy. Here's Blitzel. Look at that Blitzel. Okay, so his name's Blitzel. I always forget his name. Blitzel, the dumb, stupid thing. God, dude. Come on, Pokemon Black. No, there's nothing wrong with Blitzel. Here's Hydreigon. He's a nice Pokemon. Hydreigon, on the other hand, he seriously looks like a sock puppet. I mean, look at this. Tell me that's not a sock puppet. It is. Hydreigon's a sock puppet. There's Zoroark. We've got Deerling. Deerling. Good. Hey, I like zebras. Zebras are okay. They make terrific alligator food. Here's Gothitelle. Alligators gotta eat, you know. Oh, the ice cream cone. Now you're getting rich. Jellicent. Ta-da! Here's Herdier. Okay, Herdier. Weak connection. What? Are you having trouble with the, is the internet looking good? All right. Here's Zoroark. Pokemon is killing it with these art rares. Art rares appear to be very popular, and I bet they're not going anywhere. Okay. Hey, that Gothitel's a Master Ball. Gothorita. Here's your Latina Gothorita. Very nice. Oops. So Virizion. What are you talking about, man? Bring back rainbow rares only. I wanted to go back to the time period where the only thing you could pull were rainbow rares. Here's Cofagrigus. Here's a Woobat. Chandelure. Dewott, Zoroark. One more pack. Come on! Vanillix Archeops. There you go. That was 18 boosties. 18 boosties. Pokemon White. Nope. Let's take a quick look of an overview over your pulls. Of course, you walk away with tons and tons of hollows as usual. And you got the Gothorita Master Ball. You got 3 ARs. ARs really are not too bad to have. However, I don't know if those are the ARs that I would have wanted. Scraggy, I don't know. How popular do you guys think these are? Sunring looks good on Herdier. Blitzel may be a little thin on the bottom. Might be a little thin on Scraggy on the bottom as well, but the Herdier looks good. All right. Gothorita Mamacita. Very good. Hey, mister, my mom said I was childish for buying cards. Feel bad, man. I'm an adult. I don't know. King Gary, he has all those Charizards. He had a whole family, his kids and everything. Logan Paul collects Pokemon. I don't know. Pokemon's huge now, man. It's like the average person is collecting Pokemons at this point, in my opinion. Average normal people are collecting Pokemons. We are. No, Mom, you don't understand. Mom, this is an investment. Here we are. Very good. They're not like Labubu. They weren't made yesterday. Pokemon cards are now 30 years old. You know what you need to do? You need to show her this chart. Let me show you a quick chart. You need to show her this chart. Because this chart is accurate. This is here we go. This is oops. Hold on. Let me show you a chart. Are you ready for this? I got it saved. Okay. Here it is. From TBJ. Twice Baked Jake.
market right now. If you look at the data over the past 20 years, the S&P 500 is currently up 421%, which gives it a very respectable rate of return of 8.79% per year. However, compared to the world of collectibles, these are rookie numbers, because if you look at baseball cards is currently up 716%. Basketball cards is currently up 1,174%. And football cards, this is American football, is currently up 1,290%, which is a rate of return of 14.22% year over year. Where does Pokemon cards land in all of this? Well, Pokemon cards is currently up 3,261%. Pokemon cards is currently on a league of its own.
What? Look at that. Wow, Pokemon crushing all the other hobbies according to this chart. I don't know how they compiled it. But yeah, so tradables, collectibles, they have outperformed the S&P 500 according to this chart, which makes an argument. Again, I don't know where the data comes from, but the Pokemon's beating all those right now. And yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Pokemon used to be real cheap, and it is not so cheap anymore. It was real cheap in 2018, 2019. It was not expensive. And now it's like unbelievably expensive. So I don't know. I saw this. Love to see LMAO. Yeah, that was a good video, by the way. You know, I don't know why you would have to convince, like, your parents what you should be allowed to do with your own money. You're supposed to be able to do whatever you want to do with your own money. But I get it. You want your parents to approve of the things you do in life. You know, you want their blessing. You want their approval. Show them that chart, you know. Show them that chart. I can attest to that chart, because I'm sitting on some Pokemon cards that are unbelievably valuable now. Ancient Origins has now sold for like 4,800 or something like that per booster box. Let me show you some Ancient Origins that I used to buy back in the day. And they're all stacked up now. Ancient Origins box. Oops, I typed in Origina. Check this out. So, here's some old numbers. This probably would have been for like 4 boxes of Ancient Origins. This was for 1. 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 Look, 716, 800, 800, 800, 760, 700, 700, all the way back. Is that real? 436, 425, 745, 615. This is the Russian one. This was probably like for a whole case of them or something. 600, 600, 600, 700, 700, 600, 600. So there you have it. Those are now selling today for like 5,000. And to go from like, I don't know, 800 to 5,000 is a return that's colossal, dude. That is colossal. It does beat the stock market. Not everyone in the Pokemon card hobby loves it, but it was just, that was going to happen. It was going to happen. It was going to happen. It happened already to sports cards, and I said, well, how popular was Pokemon? And I knew Pokemon was really popular because nobody I knew on the streets talked about sports. Everyone I knew talked about Pokemon. We are. So it was waiting to happen, and it's not over. In my opinion, it's not over. It's going to keep happening because there's a lot of people who have been playing Pokemon this whole time who are now turning 18, 19, 20. You know, they're all getting older, and they're all going to start collecting too as the years go by. Okay, Mr. Tone. Poking to the moon. But anyways, that is a good piece of data to think about. You know, it was a theory in 2019 that Pokemon could beat the stock market. That was a theory. Not a theory anymore. It already did. If it doesn't collapse down to the zero or something like that, S&P 500 is going to look like, you know, child's play. Since your mom said it was childish, it's going to look like child's play compared to sitting on a box of quality cards. And people love to open them for the nostalgia, for the crazy moments in the YouTube live streams or whatever streams. Rich celebrity types like Logan Paul might buy them, who knows. But as Pokemon cards continue to do well over time, you will see more and more wealthy people enter this market to buy up the most desirable cards. That's what will happen. And I don't know if you'll see the same explosive growth as if you had started in 2019, but it could still easily outperform the stock market over time, sure. But besides that, you're allowed to have a hobby, you know. Pokemon card collecting's a hobby. Wilson Chalco 2 Live Customs. It's not a strictly financial decision. Like, you can be like, I like toys. I don't only have to buy stocks or gold. I can buy toys if I want to. That's what you do with money. You spend it on leisurely things sometimes. So, you know, if your parents ever disapprove, just be like, look, I put this much toward stable conservative investments, real estate, maybe gold. Gold actually underperforms compared to the S&P 500. You can be like, I just got a basic 401k. I've got my personal trading account. You know, you show them all that and they'll be like, and now I got some leftover money and I get to do whatever I want with it. And I want to play. I want to go buy some toys. This is the fun thing to do these days. Is that a wave 1 cloud break? No. If it was, it would be quite a lot more expensive. This is a wave 2 cloud break. Here it is. All right. And it looks like he's going to top up around 880. Now, if this was wave 1, it would probably be like I bet you I would want to break it for about 1,900. So that would be a really big break. I do have a wave 1. Is someone interested in the wave 1? I might be open-minded to selling it. Here's Jesus Aguilera, 6 Tears of the Planet. And 2 Soldiers Returns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got my PSA 10 Wick Mom. Kudos, mister. All right, thanks, man. Let's toss this over here. Yes, I work very hard. Dang, he really went up. I'm interested in the wave 1, to be honest. The wave 1 is basically going to be remembered as one of the best cards from the Opus collection because it's from the earliest set. Here we are. All right. I'm still waiting for a Chocobo to pop out. Chocobo. Yeah, we gotta get that Chocobo, man. All right, you ready? Let's start sneeping. Let me make some money moves and I can discuss it. Here we are. Some money moves. Here we are. Some moving of money. Let's snip this. And we'll snip this. And we'll snip this. The neon pink Chocobo looks great. Here we are. I would really like to pull any of the numbered Chocobos on this channel. I would love to do that. Yep. All right. So, here's Tiamat. Here's Mena and Myra. Oh, man. Get your nose there. Whew. Man, we were burning these big logs. They burned for like 24 hours, man. I don't know if the neighbors found it annoying because it left like a smoky smell in the air for like the whole friggin' day, like overnight, in the morning. Here we are. We finally put the fire out completely using a hose because we're like, we gotta stop. This is too much. We're burning down all the ooh, look at this cloud, man. You gotta pull this as a hollow. That looks nice. We're burning down all the bushes that were around our home. We were advised to do that because they've gotten really huge. And so there's I guess there's a risk that the root system for those bushes start cracking into the foundation of the home. I was like, oh, yeah, let's take them all down. They're not even good looking, so I'd be happy to take them down. Here's Chimera and Vegnagoon. Not Vegnagoon. Will you do a break on serial prize card for One Piece? Serial prize card. You know, I'd never thought about that before. Yeah, so that's a card you can't pull out of the box. Definitely an idea. Yeah. Maybe if you advised me on the best one to acquire for breaking. Nice. Mister's causing global warming. Yeah. Also, your plumbing is at risk due to that root system. Sure. So plumbing, whatever you want. Here we are. Odor. Ah. Did you get your One Piece card from PSA? I did get a PSA magazine. How does it arrive? Does it arrive with the magazine? Do I need to open the magazine to get it? Uh-huh. All right. Came with the magazine. Oh, I did receive a magazine. Let me go check it out. So that was Jesus Aguilera. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Maurice Aspiris is next, and he wants to slab away the PSA 10 Full Art Lightning card from Hidden Trials. So we're going to do that in a minute. Let me go grab this magazine. cool. All right. Ba-doop. You loving the DKC2 music? Thanks, man. Cool, man. Could be a 10. If it wasn't warped, it's warped. Why is it so warped? Probably warped from whoever inserted it into that holder right there. They shouldn't have done that. It was kind of tough in that holder. Let's see. Yeah, there's definitely a warp to it. I think that can be rolled out. Okay. Ta-da! Costco has the new DK game for $63. $50 raw on eBay. Yeah, it's not too bad. It should be able to flatten out, yes. This should be able to flatten out. Put a book on it. Right. I've seen someone correct this. What they do is they put the card into a humidifier first. And that's what corrects it, I suppose. All right, so may need flattening. Might as well remind myself before I stupidly send it out and get a 6 on it or some crazy crap like that. So Maurice is after the pricey lightning card. You got it, man. Okay. We are looking for lightning. Welcome, guys. How's it going, by the way, everybody? Happy Saturday. Ah, there it is. So that is a Tammy card. Tammy's going to be happy with that. Before we officially go through with the sale, since this would have been had his picture taken last month, let's have a quick review of it. Make sure it hasn't like doubled in price overnight. Probably not, but it's my job to check because this is a nice card. Okay, I think I spelled this wrong. Okay. It looks like it's the same price. All right, you're all good to go, Mr. Maurice. Aspirus. Good. My XY promo carp is still between two heavy bookends. Now, we are going to jump over here. First time doing Slab Away, we post it in the Discord server. You're going to be underneath Matt Hansen. Okay. Oh, this Matt Hansen card is no longer late. However, it's almost due. It'll be due by the end of July. I'm pretty sure he's going to finish that one. That is a very good card. Maurice Aspirus. PSA 10 Lightning Full Art. Commission Tammy. And it's going to say $425. Now you sent in $45. That means $25 are applied to the slab. The other $20 is a fee. So you got $400 remaining on the slab. Very good. All yours. Do 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 do. Scoopa doo 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 doo. Scoopa doo 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 doo. Here's Hunter. Here's the Carddass Eevee sticker break. There's the Gym Heroes break. Here is the Hello Kitty Cats. And here is Muck. Okay, how about some more slabs? Let's get a couple slabs up on here. Couple spare slabs there. That's kind of pricey on that lantern, but I know why. It's because he is a Aquapolis reverse hollow. Try to center these real well, huh? All right. Mister, you got any Grookey? Not off the top of my head, but possibly. Okay, let's hit refresh on these, and we'll hit refresh on these. Lantern. He's a nice Pokemon. Okay, we have 2 orders in the queue. We have Wilson Chalco. Hey, mister, if I may have 5 of the English Destin Rivals and 2 live. You got it, Wilson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop, 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 boop. All right, 5 of these and 2 live. 1, 2. 2 cold ones. 2 cold live customs. Okay, Wilson! Rocket's Mewtwo popping out of here. Let's see what happens. How's it going, guys? How are you tonight? How's everyone's weekend going? Ooh. Snip of this. All right. Wilson is the comeback kid. Mr. is so sexy. We are. Am I? Here's Dolliv. Yes. Thanks, man. I didn't have any confidence in myself. That's why I needed to hear. Here's Roselia Rocket's Tyranitar. Roar. Whoa. Okay. I took a picture of a crude poster featuring Trump in DC last night. We are. Coughing Yanmega. Ooh. I hear that they're going to release some sort of like grand jury files or something like that associated with Epstein, the Epstein whatevers. I don't know. I don't understand it really. Here's Hydrapple. We want the list. All right. Do a quick face reveal. I need something to goon to. I'm not doing a face reveal for you to goon to, bro. All right. So this is your destined rivals, Yanmega and Tyranitar. Woohoo. Okay, let's see. Very nice. I got you covered. I'll give you the feet reveal. Dude, I'm covered in mosquito bites, man. I got so many freaking mosquito bites from being outside recently. They're like all over my arms and legs, too. It's so painful. I got one on my ankle. It's huge. I got chomped on. Okay. And now what is this? This is really lovely. Shrouded Fable Reverse Hollow Dusclops. Nice. Let's get it up there. I'm a bit of a Dusclops connoisseur. I like them. Okay. I'm trying to spread some Dusclops awareness. He's the middle evolution. It's one of those rare cases where the middle evolution is best. Probably released your blood pressure getting bit. Maybe. You never know. We are. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what releases my blood pressure. Opening Pokemons. Ooh. Here's Latios. We've got Dragonair. Ooh, the dragon. Oh, yes. So this is the Meowth break for James C. Cathcart, the voice of Meowth from the anime. And he has passed away 1 week ago. Here is Togepi. Togepi 10. That's nice. And No Man or something like that. I'm No Man. Toss this over here. Very, very, very nice. Hathim. Another Black Bolt pack. Mr. asked that sweet indoor blood. Oh, yeah. There we are. Now, Karis was getting bit too, man. He's getting chomped on. Should have sprayed ourselves down with like bug spray or something. Okay, you ready? Tanamo. Wow, look at that artwork. That is a good artwork. Here's Fennel. Okay. It's an interesting name. Good. Here's that Dynamo. And here's your Muna. Muna. They say you're too sweet, mister. Need to eat more vegetables and nasty things. I actually mostly eat nasty things. You know, it's funny. Karis and I went to the grocery store to shop for some healthy food. And she ended up getting like a Hawaiian poke bowl or whatever they call them, poke bowl, with like the tuna. And there's like some mayonnaise or something on the tuna. I don't know what it is, like mustard. And we went home and ate. I had chicken breast and rice. She had the poke bowl. And she couldn't eat it. She's like, "Don't let me buy fish ever again." She got sick. She got like nauseous from eating fish. How? I told her she's too German. I said you should only be eating Wiener Schnitzel and probably potatoes with cheese and the sauerkraut. That's what I'm looking for. The sauerkraut, the Braunschweiger. I told her you should only be eating Braunschweiger. It's in your blood. She said, "I'll let you eat the fish." Poke bowl is amazing. Tuna and rice. Yeah, I've had poke bowls before. We used to live next to a really good restaurant called Fresh Time. Did I say restaurant? It's a great grocery store. Fresh Time grocery store. It's kind of like the same idea as Trader Joe's and Whole Foods. So it's the same concept. They serve really healthy food. And they got poke bowls, and I'd get them every now and then. They're not bad. But I also really just like the sushi. So one of the downsides to the poke bowls for me, no seaweed. So what you can do is you get the seaweed seasoning and pour it all over it. It's not the same. So that's why I almost always just end up getting the sushi in the end, because I'd rather have the fish and the rice with the sushi. You can't be skipping with the seaweed. You can't be skipping the seaweed. It's an essential component. Get her the breaded schnitzel. Yeah, she couldn't handle it. She told me she wanted it. She said she was craving like shrimp and fish. So you know what we got her? We went to like the pre-cooked food aisle, right? Where they got like the deli and all that. And I got her some already cooked shrimp. And I got her the poke bowl. She wanted it. She was like desperate for it. She's like, yeah. That's what I really want. It was expensive. It was like a $15 bowl. And she went and threw it away. She didn't even give it to me, by the way. She decided to just throw it away because she was so disgusted by it. I was like, I could have eaten that. Oh, man. All right, so now we have an order from Martin Ramirez. Live cut. Oh, hold on. So if you ordered one, I got to check the other queues as well. Here's Zach. Zach did 5 dozen rivals, and here's... Okay, cool. So it is Martin Ramirez's turn. Mr. Martin, one live custom. Are you ready? Mr. Martin Ramirez. Oh, my God. Wilson, you got sniped. That's no good. Wilson, you got sniped. Let's see what's going on. Articuno 9. What could that be? Oh, it's good, actually. Look at this. That is Articuno Prism. I am so sorry, Wilson. Wilson, that is the essence of the live customs. If you love breaks, Wilson, but you don't like getting sniped in the live customs, consider some of these cards on the table, okay? Okay, that's Martin Ramirez, and that is the live customs, everybody. Live customs are treacherous. They are treacherous. They draw you in. They lure you in with the promise that the next card is going to be probably the pull. And then it's not. It's cold. You're like, oh, shoot. Now I need to order another one. But it's too late. Some other guy already ordered another one. Damn. That is the live customs in a nutshell. Kip F, 1 pack of the Final Fantasy. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Kip? Nice to hear from you. Let's see. Mr. Kip, let me get you that Final Fantasy. You just made the list, Martin. Sounds good, mister. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, let me give you an example. So I'm going to pick out my favorite break on the table. You guys ready? There's a lot of breaks. Time to give my opinion on them. This one easily. I think that might be my number one. Let's see. The TCC break, the Pikachu break. If you want a real short one, this one's real solid. So these two are real good. Pikachu and Lugia right here. So no one can snipe you in them, right? Because we don't find out who gets what until they're completely sold. What's this? That's the, oh yeah, I like this one too. So I like these 3. These are some of my favorites. Genuine Vintage from 1999. And it's a Gyarados. Can't go wrong, right? Now, if this was the English version, it'd be like $2,000 or $3,000. But this is the Japanese version. So it's not $2,000 or $3,000. It's 1 in 13 times 40. And then Pikachu's 1 in 5. This is probably my top out of the three. This Lugia, weirdly cheap. I don't understand how it maintains such a low price. I'm confident that cannot last. That cannot last. Here goes Kipef. The Lugia does not make sense to me. That's why he's up on the table. I chose him because I think he's a great deal for everybody. All right, ready? We got Hero. Kuja, Genome Sorcerer, Search Foil. It's also got two sides to it. You're pulling Tifa too, by the way. What? Okay, Kuja, the gayest character. Here's Baron Rivalry. And here's Tifa Martial Artist. Wait, I haven't seen that. I didn't know there were different Tifa artworks. Look at that. Tifa Martial Artist. Not to be confused with the different Tifa card that I've pulled before. What? Man, that is a lot of belly. She is showing off a lot of belly. Can't do water chestnut or raw potato. Be careful buying pre-made stuff like that, depending on where you bought it from. Sometimes they change the sell-by dates on them. Nah, this is, we bought it from a very good place. Deerberg's is like an upscale grocery store for rich people. Everything in there costs like an extra $1 or $2, so it scares the riffraff away. And it's the perfect place to go buy something like poke bowls and sushi and lobster and crab legs. We go there specifically for their pre-cooked food because it's all top quality stuff. Really good. It is Astrology. They have amazing food there. But yeah, if you want to go shopping for like your standard groceries, gotta go to Walmart. You save like $100. Okay, we got Lock Coal, Swallowed by Leviathan, Restoration Magic, Haste Magic, Summon Kokomo, and Light of Judgment. Well, that's cool, man. All right. Friggin' Tifa. All right. You know a grocery store is about to be very expensive when they have a very advanced cheese and wine section. They are. And, yeah, half the store is just cheese and wine. Oh. What do you think of that round? Did we do good here, Kip? I think it's an okay round. I don't know much about Kuja, but I know Tifa. There we go. I saw her on the internet somewhere. Screw Walmart. Stop and shop is better. The more you stop, the more you shop. Let's see. What do we got for you, Kip? I think we used to have an ETB for you, and then you shipped. I'm going to create a new ETB for you. Kip, did you notice all those Final Fantasy booster boxes from the past, from the Opus collection, are all, like, insane now? They're all, like, insanely expensive. There you go. Actually, for people like you who were already into Final Fantasy, if you were holding on to a lot of slabs or whatever, God, I got so many bug bites, dude. My leg's so itchy. If you were sitting on a lot of those slabs, this success with the Magic the Gathering is a huge deal. It's great. Or shop right. I thought about selling some of my cards because they were going up. Oh, you're tempted now. No, actually, I understand that. I mean, you see me selling my cloud here in the cloud break. By the way, if you want a chance for this cloud, it's a $40 break. Yeah, I guess I'm offering one because I think the price is pretty decent right now, too. There it is. I have a Wave 1 cloud. I'm tempted to sell it. You are. I shop at the 5-finger discount. Oh, yeah? Is that the 5-finger discount, the special? My God, dude. I don't know if I want to spend the time to regrade this. I think what I will do is I would just lower the price by 20. So that would make it what? 140? 140. Okay, so that's 140. Which is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So if you pull this out of the waifu shuffle, you can take the time to resend it in to PSA. I'm not going to do it. I don't have the time. And what's her name? Plymouth? Okay. Can we have a close-up on that card? Yep. Give me a second. I'm going to give you the close-up. This is $140. You have about 1 second to buy it here because it's going in the it's going in the waifu shuffle. Here, oh, a little too close there. Here she is. She's looking very curvy, and she is a girl, I guess. And what's going on here, this is about 160. I've lowered it by $20 for the cross grade and the PSA for whoever pulls it. It looks fantastic. I imagine it's going to cross. BGS is very tough on their grading. They're too tough sometimes, but that's what makes them BGS. Okay. Let's see. We got Fantasia Bunko. Here's lots and lots and lots of cards in the Waifu Shuffle, by the way. Tons of them. Ho-Oh. Hello Kitty, that's a gym break. Nazgul for 33 baras. Okay, cool. Wilson Chalco, can I get 5 Poke Shuffles and 1 live? Okay, we'll start with the 1 live. Cold. All right. How about them Poke Shuffles? He wants 5 of these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Yeah, Poke Shuffles are super popular too because they can't really be sniped. Oh, Kyogre pull. Nice, dude. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? That's an interesting card. It's from Legends Awakened. 2008 Diamond Pearl, Legends Awakened. It graded 8. You could try crossing it maybe. Maybe it would turn into a 9. I did not have time for that myself. This is a new time period for Pokemon cards where people will collect vintage cards that are not PSA 10 because the PSA 10s have become abysmally expensive. Now it is Mr. Zach's turn. He says, 5 Destined Rivals. Mr. Zach. 2, 3, 4. How come when a store sells us product that's not the correct weight, that's on the package, it's okay, but if we try to do the 5-finger discount, it's wrong? They're both the same. Well, you know, Walmart got into like a class action lawsuit over stuff like that, so it's not okay. It's just that it takes a big effort to put the store in trouble. Yeah, Walmart had a big class action lawsuit because the price on the machine was different than the price tag in the aisle, and this cost customers some money over time. And there was a class action lawsuit, and Walmart was forced to pay out like multi-millions of dollars on this mistake. So it's not necessarily okay for them to do that. Again, it's hard to actually get something going where you finally get them in trouble. We are? You know what I mean? Well, 5-finger discount is a little bit different. It's like directly malicious. It's directly you stealing, which we have agreed for thousands of years that stealing is not right. You've taken something from someone else that belonged to them, and you've just sort of taken it without permission. So, you know, there's a lot of people's livelihoods in those stores, not just the owner, not just the corporation. A lot of people have jobs in those stores. Sometimes there's so much 5-finger discount going on that they shut the whole thing down. You've been seeing that a lot with Walmarts and Walgreens and QV or whatever they're called. I don't remember all their names. Sometimes fast food. All of a sudden you got like food deserts or whatever they're called, where the companies will not open up in an area with high theft. So there's real consequences. I'm just saying. People lose their jobs too. That means that not only does your area have no Walmart anymore, but all those people that were working Walmart, all those people who were working Walmart lose their jobs. They got no job now. Where are they going to work? Look at that. Ethan's Typhlosion. We are. I love stealing. Wait, what? I'm not advocating for stealing. I'm just trying to make a point. I think my point is 2 wrongs don't make a right. You know what I'm saying? 2 wrongs don't make a... Thou shalt not have 2 wrongs making a right. Here's Applin, Wash Rotom, Spat Ups. It's good for your soul to be strict and to say, no, I'm not going to steal because it's wrong. And for no other reason. I don't need like a material explanation why I should do it. Like, oh, well, they're unfair, or, oh, well, it would benefit me and I'm poor or something. You know, it's better for your mind and your soul to say, I don't steal for no other reason other than I know that it's wrong. You know what I mean? When you reach that stage, you go further in life, in my opinion. We are. You know, all the high-end jobs, go to those guys, because you need people like that. You need people like that to run really important jobs and stuff. People who will be good just for the sake of being good. It's hard to find that. If you could find that, that would be amazing. We are Mr. Zach. It's like some King Arthur kind of stuff, you know what I mean? King Arthur, he was the good king. We are. He could have been a jerk. He just didn't want to be. And that was it. And society is really great when you get a leader like that. Sometimes you don't get leaders like that. And then society mimics that leader, and everyone's treating each other like jerks, and the leader makes life harder with the rules that he passes. And yeah. There you go. So you need to have principles and morals and beliefs like that to have a strong social contract, and for people to feel safe and comfortable. And you know, that's where we come up with stuff like the 10 Commandments, the Golden Rule, all that kind of stuff. Here's the moth. Oh, poor Mothman. And Slowpoke. There we go. All right. Now, what shall we have next? Dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. Haha, Jesus Aguilera. 6 more Tears of the Planet. And 2 more Hidden Hopes. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I get super annoyed with the grocery stores when they have nothing but self-checkout lanes open. I hate that. I'm like, hey, you're trying to make me do your job. You're supposed to check these things out, not me. It's like if I it's like if I had all these Pokemon cards for sale and I made you guys go pick out the ones you want, and then I made you guys run the register where you paid for the cards too. It's like, is this even a store at this point? What is this? So yeah, I imagine a lot of theft occurs at the self-checkout, and I kind of get it, but it's like, man, I hope they get rid of self-checkout, go back to humans interacting with each other. I do. The problem is, though, you get checkout clerks who go like 1 mile an hour, and I'm more like a 60 mile an hour kind of guy. So that's the problem with the checkout. So you want to have a checkout lane where people also do the job quickly, efficiently, and in a good mood. Let's see. God forbid I don't want to be standing in line for 20, 30 minutes. Okay. Then they tried to make you pay to check your own self out, like WTF. I know. When it comes to the self-checkout lane, if people stole something at the self-checkout lane, I still think it's wrong. But it's like, I almost feel like it's on the company for being so greedy in a certain way. Like, they want to make you operate the store and buy stuff from the store. It's like, you can't have it both ways. One of us has got to operate the store, and the other person pays that store a profit. But if you're going to have me operate the store, that profit is mine. What are you talking about? Yeah, so we'd like you to run. That's the next step. The next step is they're going to have you unload the truck and put the food on the shelf. Then you can put the food into your cart. Then you can go cash it out at the self-checkout. They're like, can you just do everything? Can you just take care of the whole store? Thanks. Here's Meath. And the stealing at the self-checkout is crazy. Here's Squall. I have not stolen, but I have accidentally walked out of the store with stuff I didn't scan. And I'm loading it up into the cart and I go, I didn't scan this. And I was like, all right, just put it in the car. It'll be something like, it'll typically be something like really small that we just didn't see when we were doing it. That's the other problem with the self-checkout. So the self-checkout, not only do they make you do it yourself, they don't give you any freaking space to do it. They give you like a tiny little shelf. They give you essentially like a little square, and you got this big cart of stuff, and you're just expected to, fit it all on the shelf? That's not going to work. So then there's only one way to do it. You have to use your cart, while you're self-checking. You have to pull stuff out of the cart, scan it, and then put it back into the cart. And that's because they're so stingy. They want to force you to do all your self-checkout on one tiny little self-checkout machine. Whereas when you're getting properly checked out by a cashier, they have a whole conveyor belt. There's plenty of space. What we got? Oh, Rubicante. Now, self-checkout's ridiculous. I complain about it all the time to Karis. I go, why are we doing this? And then they'll have like one lane open for people who want to have like a real human check your food out. And the line for that's always horrendous. Because they don't want to open more than one or two of those. They want to have it all be self-checkout. Every grocery store works that same way now. Because they figured out, hey, you don't want to deal with our slow-ass cashiers? You do it. You do it. We could be paying our cashiers to do all of it, but you'll do it for free, won't you? And it's like, great. Instead of solving the problem of too few cashiers going too slow, instead, you'll make us do part of the cashier's job. Awesome. That's a really poor deal. So if people are stealing at the self-checkout, I don't feel anything about it. I go, man, screw these self-checkout lanes. They're so stupid. Here's Jesus Aguilera. I feel like the company gets what it deserves. Boom. Where's the slab away section at? Slab away section. Are you asking how to look up your slab away? Is that your question? It's in the Discord server, and it actually just says slab away. It's a channel that says slab away. Okay. The stealing of the self-checkout is crazy. I hate it when some slow fatty with a part full of with a partially full of Diet Coke pushes in front of me as I'm lining up. With a cart full of Diet Coke. I see what you're saying. With a cart full of Diet Coke. Yeah, it can get pretty aggressive, especially if you're in an area, a high traffic area. It can get pretty aggressive. They're like, quick, get in front of this guy. That's why you got to be in a relationship so you can tell your girlfriend or your wife to go stand in line ahead of time. And then you give them the cart and they stand next to the cart. And then you grab stuff and put it into the cart while they're in the line for the checkout. Line holder. They are very advantageous. The Mega Mew is getting close. Getting close. Look at this. Mega Mew. There it is. The Mega Sub List. 4 spots left for the next round of the Mega Mew. They don't need to be fat. Just have a full cart when I have just my few things. We are. 68 watching. How many likes? Mine says 0. My screen says we have 76 watchers. 76 people watching. Hey, what's up, guys? How are you all doing? And it says we have 29 likes. Smash that like button for me, guys, if you want to show some love and appreciation. We really like it when you hit that like button. I think that interaction helps us in the algorithm. It helps YouTube know to alert people that we are live, I think. Why haven't you bought the Creature Deck Charizard? Beta Chansey seems to be so overvalued in comparison. Technically a numbered to 300 Zard with only 7 PSA 10s. I don't like all that specialty stuff. I don't like anything where it feels like it's going to be hard to resell later. So for me to buy it, I have to believe it's going to resell very easily. I also have to believe it's going to outperform other items that are cheaper. All right, so what do we got here? We've got, let's see, Mr. Miguel. He says slab away, $15. You got it, Mr. Miguel. All right, here it is. You got the Southern Mew going down to 2 honey. Boop. $200 remains. Cool. Mr. Where's slab away section? Uncle Mike, can you explain what your question means? What are you talking about? Are you referring to like a channel where you can purchase slab away slabs, or are you referring to the actual slab away channel where you can see everyone slab away slabs? I can't see, says Uncle Mike. In our Discord server? We are. All right, so while he's thinking that over, why don't we pick a new card and get it up here? Lovely Clefable. Look at that Clefable, man. It's good stuff. The list is soft. My apologies. I was behind on the stream. I see. So, yeah, if you just head over to our Discord server, it's just in the Discord server. It's called Slabaway. Make sure that the category isn't collapsed. If your category is collapsed, you need to, drop it down like a drop-down menu. Channels go into categories. There we are. It's in Discord. Open them peepers. All right. Thank you, everyone, so far for all the fantastic orders. We're an hour and 10 minutes into the stream. The queue is cleared. Let me know what you guys want me to do for tonight. What kind of cool thing are you looking forward to? You want to see new slabs priced? Maybe some new gym breaks? Gym breaks, maybe? All right. So we're going to say Classic Collection Clefable. Classic Fable. All right. This card's pretty cheap if you just want a CGC Gem Mint 10. However, if you are looking for the Classic Collection Clefable graded by tag, it is a $50 card. Okay. Here we are. Nice. And let's get a sticker. Where are my stickers? Here they are. If you're new and you've never placed an order, give it a try. Jump into the queue. Place an order tonight. It's really easy. Everything can be found from the description of the live stream. $7.25, $50. Okay. Wow, that's a great looking card. Ooh, look at this. Oh, man, I just feel like stacking these. I love Tyrannotars. How about those Tyrannotars? There's the reverse stamp one, like a staff promo. And then there's the Pokemon Center one. What do you guys think of those? You think they're wildly overpriced? I think they're wildly overpriced at the moment. Here we go. Okay. But the Pokemon Center one didn't come out of an ETB, right? It actually had to come from the Pokemon Center, correct? So this is Team Tyranitar. What's up with this dry English one? Like, this one says DRI English. What does the DRI stand for? Oh, it stands for Destined Rivals. Duh. So, do they all say that, though? Because I feel like there's a really expensive one that doesn't say that. Hold on, let me check the sold ones. Okay. Oh, it does say it. Crazy. You know, there are people way overpaying for that item. Way, way, way overpaying for it. And now it's funny, more are coming onto the market, and they're so much cheaper already. They're aggressively falling in price. All right. But we have the 0501. Okay. Let's just see what pops up. Same deal. Nothing actually pops up. I think this will be a highly desirable holographic card. So we are going to host a break on it. I think this is a cool break. I've got one for sale. No one else seems to. It's going to be under $100. But sometimes holos really can reach a price tag of $100. Okay. New gym break. New Pokemon gym break. There it is. I think we have a couple gym breaks now for people who like gym breaks. We got this lovely Psyduck. He's 35, 1 and 2. We got Tyranitar 1 and 2. And we also have Hello Kitty 1 and 2. Cool, man. The Pokemon Center version of that has gotten crazy prices. Yeah, it looks like they're falling, though. How could you maintain such a high price anyways? You know, it just doesn't seem feasible. But $2,000. It's because when people see that really high price, they just assume, oh, that must be the worth of it. But it's like, nah, dude. That's just people with too much money buying whatever they feel like at whatever price they feel like. That's what's going on. So the early orders always do that. All right. Wow, you guys want to see some sold slabs over the last 2 days? Let's see what we've sold so far. All right, so here's what we have. This is over the last 2 days. Let's see what we got. Nathan Gordon slab away. Oh, yeah, so he finished this one. Oh, that's cool. This one is sold. Sold. This one was a bit pricier. Mudkip. Rayquaza. Tyranitar. Suicune. Nidoking. Venonat. Charizard. This Dark Raticate. Elisa Sparkle. This one that just went, the Articuno Prism. And this lovely Kyle Gray. That's a nice little chunk. Staff one is the best one. Yeah, I wish I could acquire the Tyranitar staff card. I like the reverse hollow stamp on it. Let's see. How do you get that? Staff. Doesn't seem like there's one for sale. Let me check sold. So one sold on, when was this? July 1st or something? Looks like this. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's got to be one of the better looking stamped staff cards. I wonder if you can get it as a non-PSA 10 and is like maybe somewhat agreeable in the price. Let's see. Here's a tag 9 for $250. So here's one. They want $250 per card. Unbelievable expensive. How do you get people paying that kind of money? That's crazy, man. Here's a PSA 9 version of it, man. They want so much money for that. Weird. All right. It's neat. All right. Let's see what's going on here. So it is 3 a.m. in the morning, and right now we are at a standstill in the stream. There's no orders in the queue. Why don't I focus a little bit on the giveaway now? So, the giveaway, where to go? Mothman, James, Pikachu. If we have a slowdown, you guys are always welcome to start a conversation about anything you want to pass the time, have a nice conversation about something. Let me go ahead and set this up. This has to be set up. Wait, mister, says that then. I'm not leaving. It's too early to leave. We're going to type in TCC. There it is. All right. Type in TCC to get into the Hitmonchan break. Here's the list so far. Look at that. Staff Umbreon. I wonder what other really good staff cards there are. I'm thinking the Gengar is a good staff card. Remember the Gengar? I should have bought one of those. Here's Eevee. You know what I wish I had? I wish I had one of those staff Gyarados from Ancient Origin. Man, I bet those are expensive. Let me type this in. I'm curious. Staff Pokemons. What do we got? Anything interesting? Wow, they want $40,000 for the XY Evolution staff Charizard. That guy right there. That's crazy, because I was negotiating a deal to buy one for $5,000, and I decided not to buy it. I should have bought it. Of course, everyone's probably saying that now. I should have bought it. No, or they're saying the other thing. I shouldn't have sold it. Why did I sell it? My precious. But let's see. So anything interesting in here? I'd like to see. What's this? Guardians Rising. Bruh. I don't see anything too interesting. Oh, that's a nice looking Lugia. Look at that. From Vivid Voltage. Staff Lugia, huh? Wow. What if we type in Lugia? How many Lugias are there? Wonder if we could host a break on a staff Lugia card. How many of these did they print? Let's see how many staff Lugias there were. Do you guys care about staff cards? I never really cared too much about staff cards, to be honest with you. But let's just take a quick look. I'm curious. Staff Lugia. Pop 393. That's pretty high. But you know, I bet that population doesn't change a whole bunch over time. Another month down. Much love to the gang. Aw, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Do you have the new set of Halo? Are you talking about Halo Upper Deck? This one right here? Mr. Sprout, we got this right here. Okay. If you're slow, can you reduce my commission slabs and grab the Dragonite like we discussed? What did we... Oh, hold on. Let me get this for Mr. Athim. What did we exactly discuss? So, you want to put your slabs back up on the table, but you want their price to be 10% cheaper. And then what are you talking about with that slab? Okay, Athim says he'll take another black bolt. Here you go, Mr. Athim. That's Paldean Fates. Officially time to open some black bolt. Are they any good? Yeah, they're very good. They're a top seller for me, for sure. I've sold tons and tons and tons of those halos. All right. Wood. Lovely. Tornatus. This time, let's not open the whole ETB, huh? What do you think? Deal? I want to keep the Dragonite. Oh, okay. So you sent me a Dragonite, but you'd like to keep it. Is that it? Yes. Snip of this. Very nice snip. Okay. That is a good thing to remind me about. Look at that big teeny. Hasn't been hot up there. It's been like 95 in Florida. Oh, yeah. It's like 95 here, too. Really, really hot. There's like 1 million people out on the water right now. Athim, picking up that Victini. Nice. Thank you, Mr. Athim. Keeping us running. Now, let me go get that for Mr. Zach. So now we're looking for Mr. Zach slabs. Zach's got this. Dex, Anthony, Adams, Dex, Tammy LaFlame, Yolan. Okay. Got that there. Boy, we've been shuffling through this box a lot. Caleb, Anthony, Stex. Who's this? Haymeyer. Okay. Haymeyer. Caleb, Stex, Adam, LaFlame, Stex, Caleb, Stex, Caleb, Anthony, Adam, Anthony. Weird. Stex, Tammy, Anthony, Adam, Stex, Haymeyer. This is mine. Adam, Tammy. Wait, you're Stex. Ah, I'm so dumb, dude. Oh, I wrote Zach Stex on that one, and so my brain was looking for Zach Stex each time. I'm so dumb, dude. All right. God, how can I be so dumb? Okay, so I'll set this here. He is keeping the Dragonite. Sorry, guys. Should have bought that Dragonite. It was good. Okay. Set that there. Guess you had a lot of slabs, huh, Mr. Zach? Mr. Zach. Tammy, Stex. All right. Stex. Boy, you have enough to take over the whole table for a while. There we go. Stex. Good. These are commission slabs. We help people sell their cards off by placing them into commission. And it's a very popular way to liquidate a whole bunch of slabs that you don't want to take the time to sell. And it kind of works. We move a lot of slabs. Especially when you do things like discounts. People really notice those discounts. They go, ooh, discount time. Okay, almost done here. All right. Tammy sticks. 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 Wow. So you contribute greatly to the commission box down there. Whoa. All right, so this one shall be yours. Oops. There it goes. I sent you an email. Can you read it when you get a chance? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. All right. That seems like an important detail. So, in this situation, we're looking for some slabs for Emmanuel Valencia. All right. I'll place this up here. Let me see if you have 2 shipments going to you, Mr. Emmanuel. So we'll check that as well. All right. Sounds to me like the slabs have been misplaced at best because ain't no one's looking to do something with the PSA 9. Let's see. Well, we never do anything with the slabs anyways. Come on now. Oh my God, the software is so slow. Oh no, not the crown. I'm not worried. Here to you, spare. Okay. We are going. What the hell? Come on, dude. Just load the stupid thing. I hate this software so much. Oh my God, there it goes. Now it's loading it like normal. The actual loading wheel has showed up. And there we are. So let's say Valencia. Okay. Yeah, we don't have any submissions en route to you, so that's not it. Sometimes it's a situation like you've actually got 2 packages on the way instead of just 1. Nobody's reported to me that they've received your slabs. How old are the slabs? All right. We're just trying to do a little investigating here. Okay. Let me mark this unread. Give me a minute. All right. We'll keep working on it, Mr. Valencia. And let's check the orders real fast, guys. Yes, we do have an order in the queue. It is Mr. Athim. He says, give me another black pack. Here it is. Mr. Athim. Ready? Black bolt. Okay, and that's Servine Fennel and Excadrill. Good. Mr. Athim picking up an Excadrill. That's excellent. There he goes. We just jumped from 74 viewers to 88 viewers. I wonder if there's like a problem with the viewer count tonight. I feel like that happens a lot. Okay. Where would 2 Emmanuel Valencia slabs go, I wonder? He's saying there's 2 slabs that he needs. I wonder if we could identify the timestamp when you purchased them. All right. Do I have a box behind me? I probably do, right? Ooh. Set that there. Final Fantasy. And let's put these slabs in here. All right, so Mr. Zach wants his slabs to be 10% off, and we can start working on that. It's really easy to do, actually. So here we have Booby Grab Lady. There. This shall be $62 now. Okay, that's 62. Here's peace sign girl. Why are anime girls always doing that peace sign? $35. Okay. Let's take a quick look at this. I pressed it. You pressed it? Let's see. Okay, so that rules that out too, Mr. Emmanuel. So, you know, questions like that help me rule out possible problems that could have occurred. So, to me, it's sounding like potentially just misplaced slabs. And we had Alexis go hunting through all the shipping boxes, and she said she did not see them. So, the other option is that maybe I misplaced them. How recently was this shipping, actually? Was it super recent? The shipping was on 7/05 and arrived on... Okay, so it would have been this month, but that's not, like, super recent. Yeah, let me think about what could have happened, huh? I could have written the name wrong on the back of the slab, but why would I do that for 2 slabs? That sounds like that would not be the problem. Could somebody also named Emmanuel have shipped that day, perhaps? Maybe look into that. So here's the next Stekowski slab. This is Metagross. Coming down to $62. Good. All right. And now we've got, click, an order in the queue for Mr. Thim. He says last pack and shipping. Holy, you got it, man. That's going to be some shipping, Mr. Thim. Let's get it. All right. You know, Patrick, I love that young Bulbasaur. Why is it always the youngest Bulbasaurs that have the best butts? Here we are. Here's Elgium, and Thunderous. Very nice. Very good. Bulbasaurs sometimes have very nice butts. This. Let's see. That's why we got the Bulba butt emoji. Ba-doop. All right, so we got one. Put this here. And we'll put this here. And we'll put this here. And we'll put this one over here. We'll grab this one. And this one. These are all Thim, right? Yeah, Thim? Yes. Okay. Mr. Robbie. Mr. Ahmed. Mr. Robbie. Very good. Okay. Good. So it's a double box then. Any others? Oh, you have 2 double boxes. Perfect. So now we know that you have a whole lot. Okay. 2 double boxes. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to have Alexis split these into 2 boxes. That's what we're going to do. Let's begin by resetting the software, actually. Let's start there. So I'm going to reset the shipping software. Fire Mister, thank you. That's some sort of Trump quote, him talking about something really inappropriate before he was running for president, and it's coming back to haunt him real bad. Of course, his actual past behavior might be something to be haunted about. Him covering up those Epstein files is pretty bad. Here we are. All right, we're going to go ahead and add some poundage here. There we go. Ah, there we go. Okay, we're going to print. And now we're going to print. There we go. All right, very nice. Sea sponges live 300 years. Ugh. Still patiently awaiting my package from Mr. His post office is terrible. There we go. I don't know if my post office is terrible, but they could be slower, perhaps. They are. And let's grab this bad boy right here. Ugh. Good. Now we'll grab this. This is a huge shipment. Mr. Athim has a lot of cards coming his way. I gotta sneeze. Say, mine's been stuck in Missouri since 7/12? Mine's been scanned, but it's in Missouri this whole time? Oh my God. Wow, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous, man. That's crazy. I don't like that, man. All right, there we go. We got your stuff set aside. Freaking post office, man. I'm gonna start using UPS. Wow, wow. Mine says in transit to next destination. That was a lot of shipping. Thank you so much, Mr. Athim. Athim's very nice to me. All right, we're just having a slow Saturday in the middle of July. Okay. Actually, we sold through like about 2 cases of the black and white if you add it all together in the last 2 days or day or so. Let's get some more of these fantastic Zach slabs up here. 144 for Gem 2. You know what? To be honest, Mr. Zach, I don't think this one will sell very well. I think that 144 is quite high for that one. I don't know how we came up with that price. So 10% of 144, what is that? Would be like $15 off roughly. So let's do $14 off. 130 now. Mine started in Camdenton, then Columbia twice, then Crooksville, now in Kansas City. Ooh, if you're in Kansas City, that's a major shipping hub. So it's definitely on the way now. All right, when you guys see these 2 labels, what you're looking at is a price discount. So if you like cheaper slabs, these have been discounted. Here is a Misty's Wish. Japanese. Why is this so expensive? $65 for this? I wouldn't pay $65 for that. Just a trainer card. Maybe it's because it's Misty on it. Gotta be because Misty's on it. All right. Good. Yeah, like almost a week later. Holy moly. Maybe they're understaffed. Zach says, pack a black bolt. He messing with you, Athim. He says, I'll snipe that black bolt now. Okay, here we go. Come on, black bolt. Mine's in Columbia, but it says in transit. It was never scanned leaving Columbia. Here's Pan Sage, Volcarona. I don't know. I do not control the post office. I hand dropped off Mr. Zen Collectibles package because I did not want the mailman touching it. I wanted to go straight to the post office. So I dropped it off in hand. And, yep. Hope they don't steal it. I guess you just have to hope. Hope that they got plenty of security that makes sure they don't steal stuff. That package says 2.5 on the outside of the label for the customs declarations, and I do not like that one bit. That's not how it normally works. Playing Splitgate, watching Mr. Smoking a Doobie. Mine's in Columbia. All right, let's place this over here. Ooh, let's get a rotate. Here's Pupitar Star. Kuromi. Zapdos. Biscuit Girl. And Dodrio. Dope! Okay, Dodrio. Wobbuffet. That's nice. Ah, here's a nice Ghastly. Let's take these 3 expensive cards down. I'm playing Night Rain and dabbing. We are. Okay. What do we got here? Let me jump to this channel called the Passage Alive Slabs channel. And let's zoom in and take a picture of these 3 guys. Good. I just saw the girl cards BGS rejected. How does that make any sense? I don't know. I don't know. They just do their thing. I've had that problem with PSA too, though. It's not unique to BGS. PSA's done it. All right. Mr. Yolan has stopped in and blessed us. Okay. He says, God bless. 1 black, 1 white. Oh, 1 white. I see. Who will think of the whites? That's a South Park line. Are you guys excited for the new season of South Park coming soon? Ah. BG's hate integrity. There we go. All right. Very good. All right. Toss this over here. Okay. You got 1 pack of this, 1 of these, 1 of those. Good. Store that. Here's the Tornatus. I'm gonna just snip this guy out of here. I don't think those Tornaduses are gonna do too well. What do you guys think? Tornadus, I don't know, man. He just looks too goofy. He looks like a cornball. So the name for this set did not change from Japanese to English. Yeah, I guess it didn't. That's a really great thing to point out. Sometimes the names stay the same. Do we have other examples where the names stayed the same? Here we are. Snipping this. Okay. Okay. So this is for our good friend, Mr. Yolan. Welcome back, Yolan. He's pulling Roggenrola, Basculin, and Terrakion. He's also pulling Audino, Clink, and Kyurem. Oh, who's going to pull the first monochrome card? Whether it be Zekrom, Reshiram, or Victini. Who's going to do it? No one's pulled it so far, by the way. No one's pulled the alt-arts of those cards. No one's pulled the monochromes. So we're waiting on the first person to do it. Okay, Mr. Yolan. Could be you. Or maybe it'll be Wilson Chalco. So, Yolan, I know you've got a bag. Just got to go hunting for it a bit. The problem is, your bag's covered up by all these beautiful snaps. Can I move this? I gotta get this moved. There we go. Now let's grab this whole box. Okay. There we go. Oh, you're right here. Look at that. You're right in the front. I'm tempted to get a slushie. All right. You're going to get a slushie, not a Pokemon? Bro. Come on, bro. Can't be that way. Can't be that way. What do we got here? Here we have Altart Blastoise 9. Yeah, he looks like a 9 to me. It's got weird corners off center on the bottom. Okay, let's get them priced up. Blastoise 9. I want a caramel frappe. What? You want a caramel frappe? Frappe? I'll take one caramel frappe and some Taylor Swifty music too. Okay. Nah, bro, I ain't spending money on that. Pokemon. That's where all my money's going. I spent, how much did I spend so far today on Pokemon? It was like 700. I've been doing that for like 6 years now. But I have my guilty pleasures too, like crab legs. Actually, I'm going to slow down on those. I told Carddass, told her no more crab legs for me. I think I might be allergic to crab legs. I noticed I ate them, and I got some hives between my fingers. And I said, I didn't used to do that. I read that you can develop a shellfish allergy later in life. Doesn't bother me, though, but I thought it was notable. But more importantly, the crab legs are expensive. They cost money. Here we are. There we go. Just remember, you drink that caramel frappe, and then you piss it out in the toilet later. You buy a Pokemon card, and it's Pokemon for life. Now you're set. I always encourage people to think that way with the Pokemons. Hold on to that Pokemon card for a long time. Here's Wilson Chalco. May I have 5 Poke Shuffles? Yes, you can. Let's see what you get in the Poke Shuffles. I'll send for another one. Nice. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Live. Look at that. How about that? After this, I live on ramen for the rest of the month. Hell yeah, dude. I eat a lot of ramen. Well, I'm going to cut back on the ramen, but yeah, I love ramen. So this is 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm trying to eat real healthy lately. You are? Trying to go clean. 2 lives. What are we going to pull here, Mr. Wilson? 1, 2. 2 cold live customs. That's right. You can pull lives. You can pull live customs out of the Poke Shuffle. How crazy is it? Okay. All right. $82 minus 5. Let's just bring it down to 75. Let's not mess. So we brought it down by 7 this time. So now it's from 97 down to 75. Not bad. Okay. Ramen Doodles. We got Yolan. 1 black, 1 white. Yes, sir. 1 black, 1 white. Good. Okay. Snip of this. Okay. Tossing this. Here's Blitzel, Herdier, Zoroark, Basic Energy. And here's Electric, Prism Energy, Haxorus, Basic Energy. There we go. All right. Very nice. Very, very good. Okay, Mr. Yolan. Yolan with the Y. Your bag's right over here. No third round for me. I'm sorry, Mr. Yolan. Man. Come on, Pokemon! Here's Omastar. Here's the starters. I'm sorry, Omastar. I'm sorry. I called you Omastar. I'm sorry, Yolan. Yolan, tell us a little bit about how's life going, man. Tell us about how's life's going. I want to hear about what's going on in your life, man. You hang out with us a long time, man. Blow. Hello Kitty. I wonder what the big auctions will bring tomorrow night. Dude, Pokemon cards are on fire right now. They are doing so good, and it's the middle of July when they should not be doing good. So it's kind of scaring me. I keep seeing record price this, record price that. The FOMO is real. But I'm not gonna focus on anything that I think is like, you know, extremely FOMO driven. I'm gonna focus more on what I think still delivers a lot of value. So value cards, especially, as funny as it sounds, especially very good looking modern cards that are still cheap. I'm definitely focused in that area. Okay. Tammy Lowe, 10 white flares. Tammy! All right, let's do it, Tammy. Tammy says, I think it's hot. Let's go get them. All right. Oh, I should have brought 2 ETBs of white flare because you're going to eat this one. And so we're, again, not going to have one. There we go. Ta-da! Thanks, Tammy. Appreciate it. Working, eating, sleeping, and buying Pokemon cards. Heck yeah, man. There you are. All right. How's your collection going, How's your collection going, Yellen? That. Okay. Good. That's for you. And this is for you. That makes 10. Okay. Throw this away. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How nice. Ta-da! Tornadoes. Snapness. 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 We'll snip this as well. And these. Let's see if we can get you the snipe. What do you guys think? Think Tammy can get the snipe? We want to see Tammy get the snipe. It's not really a snipe if no one's chasing the set too hard. Try to gone. But no, but we saw some cold ones go by earlier. Mian Xiao, that's a great one. I like Mian Xiao. Is it Mine Xiao? Min Xiao? Mean Xiao? Mian Xiao? I bet it's Mian. Any chance you can check out my shipping? I feel like they should have been here by now. You know, there was a discussion in chat, Mr. Justin, by a couple people that said their packages seem to be delayed. So I bet you yours is delayed as well. Do you not get the tracking number to like your email? Whatever email you gave me your information in, I most likely send the tracking number to that email automatically. So all you got to do is check that email. Here's Embor. Here's Zorok. Cool. Here's Volibee. Oh, man, this is tough so far. Just takes one pull, Tammy. Let's see what happens. Oh, Purloin. A little Master Ball there. Okay, Master Ball Purloin. This is Puppet Dragon, because it's hand puppets. That's what it is. And Mian Fu. Wow, tough, man. Tough in the white flares. Hollow Energy. What? Yeah, those Hollow Energies look cool as heck, dude. Nope, did not get anything. Okay, let me double check that for you. Justin. Right here. It says I have your email set up. I won't say the email, but that means you definitely received an email. It might have gone to your spam folder. Have you considered that? It'll be from stamps.com. So you'll want to learn that one so that every time you ship in the future, you'll know how to look it up on your own. Might be in your spam folder. Check that out for me, will you? It's whatever email address you used to give me that address. I then captured that email and saved it. There was a dark energy hollow. Oh, you're saying there was a hollow energy. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's go find that. Oh, good catch. There you go. For some reason, sometimes it goes to your spam folder, says Cody. Here we are. All right. I wish it wouldn't do that because I want people to be able to look up their stuff. Oops. Yeah, people were talking about how it was taking a really long time to get their mail and how Tammy's still waiting for hers from the 12th. That was 8 days ago, which is a really long time. Here's Purloin. Here's Mian Shao. Ooh. Lovely. It's cold AF. That sucks. Maybe the next one? I don't know. I don't know. You never know. There we go. Come on, Pokemon. We want hot ones, Pokemon. That's why I was saying that Chinese Umbreon almost seems too expensive because he pulls pretty easily compared to like true hits that are, you know, classically very difficult to pull. Zachary Stex, one black, one white. You got it, Mr. Zach. Mr. Zach. My friggin' shipment's still in Kansas City. Yes, that sounds good though because that means it's about to zip off to you. That is a shipping hub for St. Louis. I'm sorry, for Missouri. St. Louis and Kansas City are major shipping hubs. They'll have their shipping distribution centers there. I should live right next to the distribution center, don't you think? Mian Chao. Du Ocean. Ooh. Mister, you're out of focus. You're out of focus. No, let's see. What do you mean? Like this? All right. Tossing this. Mr. Zach. Mr. Zach. Thank you. Okay, I import people release new consignment slabs, mister. That's a good sign. Expensive box I sent as $50 gift. Oh, good. You sent it as a $50 gift. What? But that actually brings up an important point. How should you talk to, how should you price a box that's being consigned? It's maybe a question to ask ChatGPT. Here, let's ask. I have a friend who wants to send me his Pokemon cards for me to sell for him. He's in Canada and I'm in the USA. How should he declare the package before he ships it to me? All right, let's see. Trading cards for resale? Avoid marking it as gift. That can cause issues or be flagged. Wow. Since you're not purchasing any cards, you won't owe customs duty, especially if the value is under $800, which is the U.S. minimum threshold for most goods. If the value is over that, you could be charged an import duty. So when you're shipping them to me, you don't got to declare them as a gift. You can actually just state that, you know, these are cards that I'm going to sell for you and that you own them or something. But that's interesting. They're right. When you actually send cards from Canada to the U.S., I generally don't have to bother with any commission fee or not commission fees, duty fees anyways. But there are situations where I do pay duties. I noticed Japan, I get duty fees sometimes for them, typically on a really big submission when I'm getting like a big import, and then I'll get charged something. I'll get charged like $50 and it's really annoying. Okay, Erica's Bulbasaur coming down in price by $15, making it $135. Deserves a new sleeve too, actually, but we won't bother with that. $135. They are doing a vote on the company's latest offer. Oh, you guys are talking about Canadian Post. Oh, no, I used the wrong marker. Hold on. Stupid. Here we are. I have a strong belief that they don't scan the package all the time. Just keep your eyes out and keep track of the days since you last time I shipped. I never got any update. I checked my spam folder, but I did not see anything. There. All right. So now I will go look for it. We are. Very nice. They're technically still working. Tammy, you got more than what I pulled. I don't know what you mean. All right. So let's look up French. Click. Mr. Justin French, it says you have 2 packages in transit, one from the 12th, one from the 16th. Just like I said, Tammy had one from the 12th that was still in transit. So yours is also in transit. This one says it's in Kansas City. Oh, look at that. So it went into Kansas City on the 17th. It was already in Kansas City on the 17th, and then it went to Columbia. So I'm from Missouri. Let me explain that to you guys. Columbia is closer to me, which means that it went to Kansas City, and then for some reason, they shipped it back to me. They shipped it back to Columbia. So it went backwards. There's no reason it should have gone to Kansas City and then to Columbia. So they did some kind of mistake. So USPS did a mistake during the shipping and is causing a delay. So sorry about that. Yeah, it should not have gone to Columbia for any reason. Yeah, it was already in Columbia on the 17th. And then they sent it to Kansas City, and then Kansas City sent it back to Columbia. Oops. So there you go. Now you understand why there is a delay. They seem to have made some kind of mistake. And, yep, your cards are on the way. It looks like it's... The good news is it doesn't say that the package is destroyed or lost. So it's on the way, just taking really, really long. One black bolt for Mr. Athim, and he says, start me a new bag. Here you go, Mr. Athim. I don't like it when USPS has something like that happen. Okay. Oh man, that is some noisy noise coming out of that computer. Here's Timber. Lovely. I can't believe we got this as a Pokemon. We used to have stuff like Machop. This guy does not even look like a Pokemon. He's a Digimon. That's a Digimon. There. I don't know, man. I can't do it. I can't handle black and white. Black and white was the set that made me leave Pokemon games. Made me stop playing. And I'm looking at these designs and I'm going, it makes sense. It makes sense why I reached that conclusion all those years ago. Yeah, I still remember the girl I was dating at that time because we both had Game Boys and we bought the games and we started and then we said, I'm quitting this. I'm not playing this at all. There you go. There it goes. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. Black and white. What are the best Pokemon from that time period in your opinion, guys? Here's Wilson Chalco, 5 Poke Shuffles. There's probably still a couple gems hidden in the rough, right? Okay, ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Mister doesn't make mistakes. I've made mistakes before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 2 live customs again? Dang, dude. Crazy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very lucky round. Let's see if that turns into something. Wilson Chalco, 1. Oh, 2. Very nice. How about that? All right, what is it, though? Battle in the Sky. Oh, that's a good one. It says PSA 8 on it, but it's a nice vintage card. Are you ready? So here it is, Battle in the Sky. And look, it's on sale, too. So it was probably placed in there on a sale price. This is Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, Pokemon the Movie 2000, holographic. Those booster packs were $200, the thing that this came out of. I think it was like $250, actually. Okay. Very nice. We have an order, Anthony Roberts. 1 black, 1 white. I have a bag. There we are. Here it comes. Black and white is the most interracial Pokemon card set. Sneak. Throwing that over here. Basculin, Cofagrigus, Muna, Pansage. Look at that Pansage. It's a nice. Okay. All right, that is for our friend Mr. Anthony Roberts. Let's go find his bag. Thanks for the order tonight, Mr. Anthony. Appreciate it. He said, I got a bag. Where is it? Andy Hune. Is this a super old bag? Whoa, this is expired. This is expired. Look, these have gotten quite old now. A long time period has passed. Let's check up here, Mr. Anthony. You're probably up here. Andrew, Anthony Kalura, Anthony Curtis, Antoine. Ah, whoa, it's a little bit of an older bag. All right, don't let this reach 126, okay? Don't let the bag reach 126. Welcome back. Glad you stopped in. There we go. Yeah, I was wondering because the AN box was not overfilled, and so we had to go to the AN overflow box, and you were in there. So Andy Velez, what did he leave us? Oh, it's got a nice squirrel. It's an okay squirrel. It's actually got a gray dot up there, so no chance for a 10 on that squirtle. From 524. It's 2 cards. It's 2 cards. I'm going to take them. All right. And then Andy Bertrand. Mr. Anderson. Clefairy. And there you have it. So that's what abandoned bags look like. They look kind of just like that. Now I'm going to toss this. Toss. All right. Cool. Typically, the abandoned bags look a lot like that. Black and white are all I see in my infancy. Red and yellow then came to be reaching out to me. What? All right. Now, here's Unprotected Time, Matsuri. She's got this little thing between her boobies. This. So this card shall be $40 now. Ooh. I do love offering you guys a nice deal on these cards. Here's our Bellsprout PSA 10. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Okay, Bellsprout. This is Stadium Yellow Bellsprout. Coming down to $45. What do we have here? We've got Staryu, non-hollow, from 2009, Heart Gold Collection. 48. That seems like a card people are not going to buy at $48. That card would probably sell at like 30. So my gut tells me this. Here's Umbreon. Now that's a nice one. The Umbreon will sell. This one's going to come down to 45. Umbreon's good. Okay. Ooh, very interesting one. So you guys have to understand this card. This is Giratina Black Star promo from a actual blister pack. Can we get it back out? Jesus, it's like stuck in there. Looks so much nicer without the sleeve, to be honest. The sleeve is so ugly. Well, I'd say this card is definitely a 9. Okay, it's going to go down by about $4.50 now. And to be honest, I'm just going to say that it's $40. This is a good deal. This is a good value for a 9. That is a very old card. Okay. Ooh, the Aggron. So the Aggron's coming down by what? $12.50? $12.50. So about 113 or 112. Let's just round it down to 112. It's a 50 cents difference. Can make a big difference in how the buyer feels about it. That Aggron's not bad. That's a Team Magma's Aggron. Pretty good. You're looking at a couple good ones now. Did you see Shinji Kanda's Seismitoad illustration rare is going for like 100 raw? Really? But it's just Seismitoad. He's like worse Polytoad. No, but anything Shinji's drawing is pretty cool looking, so I don't blame people for it. I like him a lot. He's my favorite right now. I like his stuff. If he drew Umbreon or Charizard, it would go nuts. Yeah, give that guy some kind of serious Pokemon to draw. You know what they should have him draw? They should have him draw Gyarados. Because he already did Magikarp. And so they would pair, you know? Okay. This is now going to say 40. This is holographic leaving the nest. Once again, the sleeve sort of hiding the real beauty of the slab. All right. So we haven't really entered too many people into this giveaway tonight. Let's get some people entered into that. We got one. Wilson! Number 2. James Beam. Number 3. Hatham. Nice. Number 4, Mr. Zach. And number 5, good RNG. Good RNG. Zach Sticks. Okay, we'll set that to the side for the moment. And let's toss this Slowbro over here. Good. Good. Some of these songs are really catchy. I like it. Beautiful slabs here. Here's Charizard. Does anyone have any questions on how the channel works? Any new guys? I'd be happy to answer any questions at all. There's Magby. Here's Hello Kitty. Meow. And here is Wiggly Stuff. Oh, it's wiggling. Let's see, what stands out to me tonight? Tonight has been slow in the sense that there has been nobody jumping into any of the breaks right now. Let's show off most of the breaks. We got Jolteon. There's Eevee. Here's the Gyarados. Here's Cloud. Here's the James break. This Pikachu 1 in 5 break that I like that one. The Carddass starters. Mega Mew. The Mothman break. And Lugia. We also have some gym breaks like this Hello Kitty. Meow. And this Psyduck, which has one person in it already. He's waiting for one person to join. And this really nice Tyranitar. I think the Tyranitar will go fast. Okay, let's see what's next. Last black bolt pack for me. Good night. You going to bed? It is pretty late. 4 a.m. in the morning. We are. Tossing all that. Okay. One more of these. Ready? Here goes Mr. Thin. Here's Croc-a-Rock, Larvesta, Lando Butter. It's Lando Butter. Alright, thank you, Mr. Thin. Appreciate it, man. No crazy pull, though. So, black and white. Kind of tough to get the big hot pulls from. That's interesting. They just don't pop out as fast as the Japanese set, for sure. Okay, one more, mister. So, maybe one more. You don't want to go to bed on a dissatisfying pull. You have a satisfying pull. Very important. Tough pull rate, says Troy. Grab this. Ooh. What's this guy doing over here? This Natu just needs to go into the regrade pile. Don't know what he's doing over here. And these are for my personal collection. What are they doing over here? Potrot. Potrot is German. What's his name? Not Shelder. Shuckle. There we go. Shuckle. Shelder sounds right because he's in a shell. Hunster and Potrot. Those are really fun. Oh, I know why the Charizard's over here, because I'm contemplating offering him as a red label card. That's why. All right, let's see. People go nuts for Cubone for some reason. He sells better than Charizard. Cubone's pretty clever. He's a nice card. I paid a lot of money for this. I won't reveal how much in case I ever have to sell it. That's some really dope Cubone cards out there. There's some really dope Cubone cards. Yeah, I agree. Take this as well. I'm going to put these away. And this goes right on here. All right. Can we ban Towel? What? Here's a them. All right, he's banned. Why would we ban him? Oops. Snipping this. Good luck. Ooh. Duosian Dynamo Beartic Basic Energy. Oh my god, I'm sorry at them. It's just not cooperating. Alright. He said Cubone is better than Charizard. Ban! Well, I mean, Cubone is better than Gengar and Umbreon combined at the same time. Everyone knows that. Haunter. Latios. Latitudos. Ooh, Suicune. There's a nice Mothman. Here's the Gym Break. Wobbuffet. And the Fall of the Airship. Keep going. I'll keep going. Let's see. Mr. Larry says 1 black English. Oh, I'm so sorry. He has ordered this. Let's see what happens, Mr. Hathim. I'm hoping he doesn't actually snipe you, but he could right here, right now. This could be his big day. Oh, no. What is it? All right. He did snipe you. He took an ends plan. Not exactly the biggest snipe, though. This. All right. He didn't take like a monochrome or a big alt-art. There you go, Mr. Larry and Larry. I can't even read your bag's name. How could you do this to Hathim? To poor Hathim. Okay, Larry Ellis. Boom. All right. Well, maybe you pick up a really good AR right after this, Mr. Hathim. I'm sure it's possible. Okay, what do we got? Hit and refresh. Hope you guys have been having a great night tonight. It is Saturday night. Hathim says, and yet again, another Black Bolt pack. Here it is, Black Bolt. Black. Snip of that. What do we got here? Oh, I told you it could be an AR right after Pedalil. That's probably not too crazy either, but hey, it's an AR. ARs seem to be the secret patty formula right now. The Krabby Patty secret formula. What day is it? Today's the 20th. It's Sunday. It was the middle of the night Saturday, but you could also argue it's early Sunday. It's Sunday now. It's Sunday. It's fun day. Sunday is fun day. That's it. The queue is empty. The queue is empty. We're having a slow night. It is send it in emergency order. Keep us entertained. Here's Nazgul. The Nazgul. Lantern. More like Splantern. Here's Moltres. And Charbog. Got a lot of slabs up here. I got a lot of slabs to keep adding to the table. I don't feel like there's a lot of room left, though. So Zach's doing 10% off all of his slabs. Sunday Gun Day. That's right. As Europeans know, all Americans own guns. And Sunday is Gun Day. That's where we wave our guns around. And talk about how much better we are than Europe. Yeah. Sorry, Europe. We're just better. We have air conditioning, guns. Oh, this is nice. Introductions. 150 feels a bit steep for this, though. Let's see. Let's see. Let's take a quick look into the cheapest buy it now on this card. PSA 10. Topps Pokemon. Let's just type in 21. Let's see what happens. It does not pop up. Let's say Topps Pokemon Introductions. The name of the card. No, none for sale. Let me check. Let me check sold. Maybe that's why it's a little higher, because I realize we're the only one selling it. Yeah, I can't find one for sale. But you know, just being the only guy selling a card, even though that is a testimony to the rareness of the card, doesn't mean that somebody wants to way overpay for it, you know? So I believe this is a made-up price, Mr. Zachary Stekskowski. We might be better off dropping it by full $20 if it hasn't sold yet. You know? All right. Holding pants up, waving my gun around. I think I'm down to 100 pounded. 100 pounds. Here we are. You guys ever heard that song by 9 Inch Nails and David Bowie, I'm Afraid of Americans? Great song. Nine Inch Nails and David Bowie did a collab a long time ago. This card is population 12, by the way. That's why you can't find one for sale. Pretty rare card. All right, what is this? This is base set Poly Wrath. He's going to go from 48 to, what, about 43? Just done random lyrics. That's a good one, mister. Here we are. Back when Nine Inch Nails was still in like his emo phase or something like that. He still had that one look going. Here's Sneaker Bunko, Volume 2, Lover's Trip. This is now being taken down and passed around. There it goes. That shall be regraded, probably. Dust School. Ooh, look at that Dust School. Look at that Rachu. Rachu! Look at that Togepi. And Blaze again. Oh. It's pop 12, so probably not much to find. Yes. That could also be an indicator, though, that people don't like the card, and so as a result, they don't bother grading it. That happens with trainers. With somebody who really wants to complete the set, that would mean that maybe they're forced to grade one, or maybe they just buy yours. But, you know, so then that card might be better served on a place like eBay for people who are buying a really specific card. They're like, I need the introductions one. And what kind of grade? It was a PSA grade on this one, right? Yeah, that's a good grade, proper PSA grade. 130, though, I think is plenty. That's a lot because when you look at the card, it really does just have Mewtwo in it, and he's kind of further back in the card. Like, it doesn't fill the card out very well. Ash and his new friends, Corey, Fergus, and Nisha, prepare to meet the greatest Pokemon master on Earth. Okay. All right. Here's Rias, Love, Love Beyond. Okay. A nice and cheap girl card. Pupitar, PSA of tag 10 for only $50, but it's not going to sell. You know why? Because it's Pupitar. That's how it works. For Alligator, illustration contest winner, $65. Pretty solid, about right. 65 feels about right for that. Here's another one of those signatures. I'm just going to take it down. This is going to be cross-graded. We got to cross-grade those. Okay, here's Ho-Oh for $150. Looks like he was last priced on $525. It's almost $825. Why don't we take a quick look into that? Poker. Ho. Dash. Oh. Oh, no, there's a whole bunch of these that are Ho-Oh. Okay, let's go with the number 250 because the back of the gold deck has Ho-Oh on it. Yep, the cheapest buy it now price on this card is $150 today. It has not changed. Let's go ahead and update this. Good. Okay. Doobie-doobie-doo, doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. Doobie-doobie-doo-doo-doo. Well, guys, bit of a slow stream. You know what that means? It means I get an early day. I'm going to go ahead and hand out this free spot now. Are you ready? So spot number 6 shall be... Click. Sprout from Space. Okay, Sprout from Space. Are you guys ready for this? Landing on number 2, James Beam. James Beam gets a spot on the giveaway directly on the card. Okay, appreciate it, guys. Just kind of a quiet night and kind of a slow night, too. Maybe everyone's hanging out and it's just really, really laid back this time. Let's see. We're going to grab this. And write James Beam on it. Yeah, I noticed there's a pattern where a lot of the energy is on Thursday night, which is Friday morning, and Friday night. But then by Saturday, people are kind of like, you know, the stream actually slows down by Saturday. Sunday stream can be dead sometimes. Sunday stream is sometimes there's just nothing going on. And then Tuesday streams can be slow as well. Weirdly, Monday streams tend to pop off. I think it's because people are so like burnt out from work that they go, I gotta open some Pokemon cards or something. Tonight, the Poke Shuffles and live customs were going off. Thanks in large part to Mr. Wilson. But Wilson's not the only fan of those. We were opening tons of Poke Shuffles for Janice, what was it, the day before today? So Poke Shuffles continue to prove themselves as an extremely popular form of card slab obtainment. And so I really have to focus on being able to grade cards in the $50 range that are really, really desirable and cards that will go up in price over time. And they're just stuffing the Poke Shuffle all the time, keeping it stuffed like my wife's Easter egg basket. And then, so those are very popular. People really enjoy those. The $40 breaks tonight, didn't really see much movement in those at all after the Victini break finished. I think people probably were putting every last dollar into that Victini break. I mean, a Victini break's huge. 33 spots, it's a lot of money. So, and that was the third one going off. And so I think when you see those Thursday streams roll around again, you'll probably see some movement on some of the breaks. But also the gym breaks didn't move, and those are very popular. So that's another sign that people might be spent a little bit. And by the way, so it's July 20th, huh? I wonder if July affects that at all. I don't know. But we see the Ancient Origin box. That was in the thumbnail. Check this out. Ancient Origin is now almost halfway done. You can slab away an Ancient Origin pack without having to pay any kind of fee for it. So keep that in mind. There's no fee for that slab away. But you do have to have it done in time. Also, you might have missed this, but this is for a black and white ETB. It's a box break. You get one of each. Your odds are 1 in 7, $40. July donations kind of went off the last couple of days. People got super generous all of a sudden. Thank you, everybody. Challenge rolls. The challenge rolls now include a black and white roll for whoever can pull all 3 of the monochromes. It's hard to do, but you got to pull all 3 of them. All right, so that's the last refresh, guys. I had fun. I'll see you for the Sunday nighttime stream, and who knows? Maybe it'll be a little busier, maybe not. We'll find out. I'll see you guys there, though. I'd probably not skip it. Have a nice night.